Dreaming of a new pair of red sneakers. Korean-Japanese third-generation startup of Red Bin Market. This is the Dream Psychological Counseling Center of Chunjo Future Economy Company Limited. It's good to subscribe to set the alarm. Thank you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Park Jae-hoon, CEO of the Dream Psychological Counseling Center of Chunjo Future Economic Company Limited. Today, I will discuss business with a young businessman from Bukhae who is a member of the Korean Chamber of Commerce in Japan. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I am a third-generation Korean-Japanese and my parents speak Korean at home, so I don't need an interpreter. I am Mori, a Korean-Japanese who is 35 years old and Korean age and sells bread with red beans.
Dream Psychological Counseling Center often asks about business along with dream counseling for Gyopos.
The North Sea where I live snows a lot in winter, so it's snowing all over. But these days, the winter is so cold that red bean farming is not working properly. Red bean is the main product in the bread that I started making since my grandfather made it. I dreamed while I was trying to figure out if I could get red beans easily in Korea. I came to Dream Psychological Counseling Center.
Tell me about your dream, Mori.
The white sneakers I usually wear in my dreams. I lost it and dreamed of getting a new pair of red sneakers.
Running shoes mean activity. In your case, Mori is responsible for making food for putting red beans in bread. So you're saying you can make money or lose money depending on the price of red beans. Then how about stocking up on red beans instead of bread?
Red bean farming is cheaper if it's a good harvest, but if it's a bad year, it's 2 to 3 times more expensive. And it's frustrating because no one knows it.
Would it be possible if I could know the price trend of red beans?
How do you know the trend of red bean prices?
In early spring, when the temperature of the sea in the North Sea is high, the year becomes a good year for red beans. If the sea temperature is lower than the average year, red bean farming is a bad harvest. If the sea temperature is extremely low in spring, you must stock up on last year's red beans.
On what basis do you make such predictions?
Low sea temperature in early spring is a low temperature that interferes with the growth of red beans. So it's very advantageous to stock up on stock because it's prone to a bad harvest.
You saw red sneakers in my dream in red with red beans?
That's right. Red bean farming is very good for red beans with a high temperature, but if it's low, red bean farming is easy to ruin. As a result, the success or failure of red bean farming is likely to be determined in advance by changes in the temperature of the seawater. So all the leading indicators of the geothermal heat are from knowing the temperature of the seawater to knowing the outcome of the red bean.
You knew the path and the chest of red bean farming due to the temperature of the early spring seawater. So you put the victory or defeat of red bean farming in your palm. Thank you very much for the good information. This is the Dream Psychological Counseling Center of Chunjo Future Economy Company Limited. If you liked the video, please subscribe and like. Set the alarm. Thank you for the comments.